Y'all, Yin Yang, I heard the Yin Yang getting on a couple of the
I heard
days.
Yin Yang.
Yeah, you know, it's some Wayne Wonder,
Juvenile,
Scarface. We got to try to see if we can get BWA on the ticket. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say about that. We live in that motherfucking live, y'all. What's going on with Tammy and Waka Flocka? Y'all know I love Waka Flocka. Waka, Tammy. I didn't know whether your eggs was any good because I was going to offer my eggs to your husband. You ain't had too many more times to miscarry, bitch. And I was going to offer all of these luscious eggs to your husband to make sure that he got that baby that he wanted. Now, word on the street is that you're supposed to be pregnant. Now, I don't know how true that is. P.WEEZY, is Tammy pregnant or what did she say on the Periscope? Because something was going on the Periscope where Waka Flocka and Tammy was on there and the people were saying they didn't want to see no damn Waka, that they just wanted to see Tammy. And Waka pulled the Kanye and said, you know, I'm the reason why this hoe is famous, so y'all need to want to see me.
I think that was probably.
That's what he meant. That might not have been what he said, but I'm saying that's what the queen think that he meant.
What happened? Flocka ready to do it. You know what I mean? So anytime she was getting, I think, some makeup done, and she was on her Periscope page, and I think people were giving their input. I think the females, and I mean, he just saw how it was. Like, he didn't lie. He didn't say nothing.
Well, what the females got to say about Waka Flocka?
I mean, you know, people got a lot to say about Waka Flocka, but I don't know what the comments was, but what she was responding like,
why they got a lot to say about Waka?
I mean, Waka Flocka been the man. You know what I mean? He been doing the thing, holding the flame, holding the torch for the South Side, representing the A side.
Y'all know I fuss with Waka.
Yeah, but I think they didn't like when he was like, you know, he was like, you know, they fuck with you because of me. Like, I'm the reason why. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think he meant it facetiously. I don't think he meant it to hurt her. But when you know you're the reason.
Waka like, fuck y'all hoes. Y'all hoes ain't shit. Y'all ain't got no man or no husband.
But you know that people talk to their wife not with, you know, kid gloves all the time.
You know, Waka ain't really want to be fooled up with all that mess, point blank period. Waka really only did that for Tammy to get her a little bit of shine.
Yeah. Because
he ain't even really want to be on there. He ain't really want to do all that bullshit.
But
He said how he felt about that goddamn transsexual stuff. And shout out to D. Smith because I got much respect and love for D. Smith and everything that she's done in the hip hop community, in the music industry. But if that's his feel on it, everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel. And I respect the fact that Tammy is taking up for her husband. Some people just is gonna have different, you know, opinions on how they feel about the transgender and the gay community. No different than everybody has the right to have their own opinion. And you know, that just showed me Waka didn't even want to be on there with that bullshit.
No, I mean,
he didn't make no appearance. He said what he had to say on another radio show.
Right.
She brought that to Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was on an interview that he made in the past.
Right.
So that didn't even have to be a subject or a topic, but that's Mona being messy. Let's talk about this. Let's drag Waka into it. Bitch, I done said this a whole year ago about how I felt about that bullshit with some Bruce Jenner bitch ass. Want to turn into a motherfucking woman, bitch. You been running track with nuts hitting you in the back of your ass for 50 years. Now you want to holler about you a motherfucking woman, Caitlyn, bitch. Bitch, that shit freaky and wild, and I ain't with that shit. Now you gonna be a gay man, be a motherfucking gay man. You ain't got to go change your motherfucking body and all your goddamn body parts to keep what the Lord gave you. It's no different from you hoes building the bear, buying all them hips, titties, ass, teeth, cheekbones,
at least you still keeping your gender.
And then you looking retarded as fuck.
But you keeping your gender.
That's the main thing y'all bitches need to rejuvenate, rebuild that ragged ass puss.
Yeah.
But Waka said what he had to say about that shit, and y'all drugged that shit on Love and Hip Hop. If you didn't want to talk about it, bitch, before I was concerned, y'all didn't even have to bring it into the storyline. Because Waka wasn't even on there to defend himself, to speak on it, because he didn't want to be fucked up with y'all. Right. Bitch, I'm going to give my wife a platform to play dress up and act like she a stylist. Right. You know, buy this cheap Chinese shit online and sell it to you silly assholes for a little double the price. And, you know, let my bitch just play with the rest of you silly ass 40-year plus old ass hoes still trying to kumbaya like y'all in the motherfucking Girl Scouts. She bought a booty, now I want a booty, and now I want a booty.
Hey,
she had a baby, now I want a baby, now I want a baby. Hey. Bitch, y'all hoes so tired and motherfucking through. I'm on Team Waka, like Waka said, bitch, the only reason why they chatting with you is because of me. Really, these same hoes that's talking this shit want to give me some pussy. That's what he should have told that bitch.
Like, is he back?
They really want to give Waka some pussy. You see, I want to give him my eggs. Next case.
Is he back with Gucci?
Word on the street is he want to get off Gucci label and Gucci won't let him go. Gucci don't do Waka like Baby doing Lil Wayne. That's why Lil Wayne stressed out and having
now Gucci is high as hell. That nigga,
Gucci,
they said Gucci done dropped like Look,
But
Gucci so hot, then he need to let Waka Flocka go.
He don't need Waka.
Exactly, but he's still holding him in the
One thing
contract.
I will say.
Let him go.
Gucci, he's doing what he normally do. One thing that I can say about Gucci that he is one of the hardest.
Oh yeah. I know that.
One time, y'all know I got nothing but love.
He does.
I think y'all need to make up if anything. When I watched, let me tell y'all something. I'm a bitch that'll hold a grudge. I will hold a grudge. I want some dick so good, and I'm still, man. When I'm gonna get the dick, I will hold a grudge. But goddamn it, when I looked at Straight Outta Compton and I seen how Cube and them just forgave after all that shit that nigga had done. See, I don't forgive.
But I don't believe it.
I don't. That was a fantasy in the story. It was a story.
Yeah.
Had to be.
I don't.
But about that brag and about you stealing my lyrics and my music, I still ain't forgave. I still ain't forgave Taz and all them motherfuckers down there trying to steal my money.
Hold on, Queen. But you was giving a good compliment.
But I am going to say to the writers who wrote that, I knew it was fantasy world. At least you didn't coon on that.
Look.
Because I had just seen it, and I said, what the hell?
I think if Easy was conscious.
And that was all that, the high school and all that.
He would have lift up and be like, fuck y'all niggas.
But I felt like the same way. That's how Cube should have been when Easy came back. Should have been like, fuck you, nigga. I wrote all that shit and you and this motherfucker done stole all my money. Fuck y'all niggas. But the way that it was like they just caught back up the old times, whether it was a storyline or not, I was inspired. Because it's like, you know I cut a bitch off.
Because
I don't give a fuck, but it was like they've been friends for so long.
But I think my thing is, I think everybody want to have that last memory, that peaceful last memory.
And I'm glad because that was a good image.
Got back together.
That's a good image to leave the people.
But because Easy was in a coma for a long time when they got to the hospital.
So what? But he was the one stealing all the money.
No, but what I'm saying is, there couldn't have been no, we reconciled it because
it could have been, Cooch.
I mean,
it could have been because he wrote a letter. It might not have been the way that the storyline went, but he wrote a letter saying, "Man, I'm about to die. This is all of y'all was my boys. I hate that it turned out the way that it did. I want to still do records if we could. A motherfucker might have just been like, on my last dying bed, man, fuck that shit. We start. You the one told me to rap, nigga. Yeah. We started together. And when I seen that shit, I was like, that's how friendship should be. But
and you need to be more forgiving too.
I do. But you know why I don't? Because I know that people still got some bitch assness in them. And until they totally, completely change, I see through that bullshit. And if a motherfucker cross you once, you gotta side out they fuck ass because people have ulterior motives.
But you know what? Sometimes
you can't give them all your trust again. They gotta earn that.
Sometimes you being crossed might be all in your mind. Maybe.
Well, then we need to have a conversation. Yeah. Sometimes it be unspoken words, right. But we need to have a conversation. But for this nigga to just show up to the party and then it's like, oh shit, nigga, bitch, it's fuck you, bitch. You need to apologize for what the fuck you did.
Right.
Shit. Point blank period. And even after you apologize, I still ain't fucking with you because I don't trust you. And see, I do need to learn. But my intuition ain't never steered me wrong.
Maybe I ain't never steered you right either.
It did steer me motherfucking right. Because guess what? I ain't having no seizures. I ain't addicted to no drugs. I own my shit. I don't got to worry about no fake ass niggas stealing nothing from me. Because I side out they fucking ass like Aunt Esther. And I know they ain't shit. And that's why I ain't fucking with you. And that's how I go. Because see, you give a nigga an inch, they'll take a yard, a mile, bitch, no ma'am. Because I'm going to want to kill you. Right. And I ain't gonna be mad like these pussy assholes on Love and Hip Hop fight one day and then the next day they all having drinks and dinner and getting sew-ins together. No, bitch. You throw hot candle wax on me every time I see you, I'ma dig all off in that ass. Ain't gonna be no you throwing and jumping and putting the police on all that motherfucking bullshit and then it's we had a reunion in a motherfucking prom gown and we friends and everything cool. Bitch, I ain't never gonna be cool with your ass. Put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch. It's World War 1, 2, 3, 5. Y'all why I say, stop playing these motherfucking games and I ain't going to no rally, cause bitch, I'm mad for real. And I don't want to go to the time where y'all ready to throw hands and rocks and shit. So I set shit on fire. Then y'all call me.
Remember this just entertainment.
Wait a minute, I was gonna say food. You are live and not loud. This is just entertainment jokes. You don't understand. This is a gag for good time. You are live and not loud on Turn Up Tuesday Live Shock Radio.
Right.
This is entertainment at its best. All rights reserved to. Who's they gonna come lock your ass up first? I'm gonna say he wrote the script. I'm gonna say P.WEEZY's the producer. Y'all think these niggas snitching?
I'm gonna say I'm innocent.
You innocent?
I'm on y'all side.
Hey, so the only thing I want to know is, we was talking about Waka Flocka and Gucci. So do we want to see Waka Flocka?
Wait, and we don't we pushed over in the
I was over here waving my hand like the nigga that was waiting on the monitor. But
I didn't even see
I said I'm on Team Waka.
Okay.
Oh, and I had to go into full detail about the Straight Outta Compton because I like the fact that they made up, so that was my answer. They need to make up.
They need to make up.
Okay. But Waka say Gucci is a bitch ass nigga.
But Gucci, oh my God, Gucci had a
What's
song
your
the
word
other
on the
day.
street, P.WEEZY?
I think that they made history for the South. I think like they really.
What's Waka beef? Why he don't want to be bothered with Gucci?
Who
don't want to be bothered with who? Word on the street.
Waka.
Word on the street. Allegedly, this is word on the street.
Waka said that he hung.
Hold on.
I heard.
Let's hear the facts. This is the facts from the
I
state.
think when it started, it was that time when Gucci was getting locked up and people didn't know whether he was in jail or out of jail. But shout out to Julie Beverly, you know, and she. No, I ain't gonna want to say shout out. I'm being sarcastic, but she broke the story.
Bitch, fuck Julia. Julia, let me show you how. What other bitch got an Ozone magazine in their motherfucking chambers, bitch? You better bow down and lick in between my toes, ho. That's what you need to do, bitch. Cause I represent your fuck ass, your Jewish ass, whatever the fuck you is, bitch. You black cause your hair kinky is mine.
In between the cracks and crevices.
That's all I want to let you know. Why you hollering Julia? Bitch, I still got your old ass shit, bitch. But after Deborah done scared your ass into exile, we ain't heard nothing else from you. Come on, interview with the queen.
Come on down and let's make it happen.
Call me now. We live and out loud. Ask Khia, bitch.
Well, we gonna go to a commercial. I ain't even gonna get that story. But
Hold on, I'll give it.
Okay,
get a story on Waka Flocka. Why Waka Flocka don't
Right,
fuck
now
with
this my whole thing. I seen Waka Flocka say, he said that it was always going around saying that Gucci made him.
Who was saying that? That was his word. That was his saying.
People on the street, saying that Gucci made him, and he was like,
He's sensitive about that now. That ain't had nothing to do with Gucci.
He like, I made myself, and he was like, I hung around the nigga. I seen that he didn't really have no real business sense. He's like, man, he wasn't giving people points on their album and stuff like that. He wasn't doing a lot of business stuff that you supposed to do. And he said, man, I started looking like I really learned the business and started doing stuff myself. So he like, I'm 10, 17. I don't need him. He ain't 10, 17. So they had a little division of who was 10, 17. But a lot of people on the street was still riding with Gucci like, man, you were being disloyal because just a few months ago, it was y'all brothers, y'all cool, you know, this my man and all this stuff. So,
but you know what? I feel like Waka has a point. You know, but that's what y'all niggas need to learn when it's me and my homeboy entertainment. You need to make sure that you get an attorney. And that you make sure that your paperwork is right up front instead of just, I'm going to let my dog sign me when you know this nigga on lean, pot, and pills. And you know he ain't got a high school diploma. And you know he ain't really running no real label. So why the fuck you signing the deal and then expect him to do real legitimate business? That's not how it works.
But can I say something? For how Gucci started.
That go for your mama too.
For how Gucci started, he took over the trap for the East Side. Nobody knew that it was going to get as big as it got. Everybody had a position for the role that they played.
Right.
Like Gucci Man got so hot, that made Waka Flocka warm. Like if Gucci never blew, Waka never blew. But I think the real situation happened over the class action lawsuit when Gucci was locked up and people booked shows and Gucci wasn't able to make the show.
Shows? Deb and Johnny?
Yeah.
I mean, word on the street.
Word on the street was they was booking shows and was keeping the money. They knew Gucci was in jail and wasn't getting out.
And when he got out, he had a class action lawsuit against So Icy. So of course, he's gonna be mad. And I mean, I can appreciate him being mad. But then who do you blame? Do you blame Gucci for continuously going to jail, or do you blame these other people for booking the shows and not returning the money when you knew he was locked up? So I think in hindsight, if they can get
you blame the people who was booking the shows and was getting the money, because at the end of the day, if I go to jail, then you give them people a deposit back, or you do not book any more shows while you know that I'm in jail. You was being a crook, you got caught,
and
you exposed your ass, and then everybody fell off and they getting food stamps on the 12th.
Now I think that's what the real deal is.
Now that is what the real deal is. But at the end of the day, I feel like they can still mend that, because Waka has a point. Nigga, you ain't no real record label, nigga. Let me got this contract.
But at the time, he was the juice for the streets. So, I see what you're saying. Okay, now that we know that it ain't what we thought it was, let me loose. But then, I mean, from Gucci's standpoint, if the allegations are correct, y'all stole my money. Y'all made me have to file allegedly bankrupts and took the money. So
Waka is paying the price for his mama's thievery?
I mean,
since your mama stole all my goddamn money, I'ma choke your ass out and I want my money.
And that's
and
why,
Waka like, I ain't gonna work, nigga, because I ain't finna do
But you
shit.
know
that's
what?
why I rock with you, Queen, because you can feel between the lines.
But
I can't do nothing but
And I love Waka.
I can't do nothing but respect that, because at the end of the day, your mama was doing bad business, and if I can't get you, then that queen said, I'm gonna get you. Somebody gonna give up the money.
If not, I'm gonna drag this.
But you know, Waka done turned into something different now. He ain't even really like a rapper, really.
I mean,
he's like more of a kind of like a rock star type.
Yeah, I mean, he's an icon.
So right. He is like Flow Rock.
Yeah. Exactly. But Gucci done turned into something way different now. Like before he went to jail, he was just Gucci.
But listen, let me say
But
this.
now,
there's no way, in my opinion, and I love Waka Flocka. Oh, let's do it. He stay working. Like, I love Waka Flocka. I love his energy. I think Waka Flocka has the greatest stage presence. I think from a stage presence, he got Gucci beat hands down. But I don't think Waka would ever be as big as Gucci, because Gucci is the trap guy. Like Gucci started the trap shit. Like, he made niggas on the east side and East Atlanta feel good about themselves, whether it was right or wrong. He gave them something to strive for. So I think just in that
that whole "That's My Hood" trap house.
It's Atlanta Zone 6.
Gucci gets the same type of promotion in LA. LA niggas respect Gucci.
I mean, I think because he had to sit down for the time that he did sit down, I think a lot has changed in the music and
and Gucci
also, New York, East Coast and West Coast respect his style of rap.
They ain't got no choice but respect it, because when he come to their city, he's selling out.
He's
selling out more than they artists in their own city selling out.
Yo, Gucci is he a real
bird.
Like he's an enigma right now. Like he's bigger than
he
is bigger than Lil Boosie was when he got out.
He was that before. Like
he was when he did.
But he was fucking up.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when your favorite rappers keep fucking up, you stop believing in them. And I think this time around, I think Gucci is gonna keep focused. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to go to jail.
Yo, he got a line in his raps on one of his new songs. He talking about
all my children.
I don't know, but he said He said, and if you think if you waiting for me to call you, nigga, like after we done fall out. He's like, you gonna keep waiting, because I ain't calling y'all here.
Goddamn.
All these
but wait a minute, word on the street, Gucci got all the money, but Weezy F Baby is having money problems with American Express. They say they suing Lil Wayne for not paying his bills.
80,000.
No, they say goddamn, he 5 figures late in bills. Say he's 6 months late on a 5-figure bill, and he been in the red since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gonna talk about who's spending some money.
But you know
what? I say, baby, get that baby his money
but
so he can pay his bills. Because I believe that's why we ain't having them damn seasons.
I don't think that
why ain't Drake and Nicki money paying his bills?
I don't think it's